Hi, Coach Donna here. Wow, you guys actually get to see my bedroom. It is 11 o'clock at night, and I have been on the grind so hard today that I literally just got up from my computer about 5 minutes ago. Writing my second book and diving deep into my past. And actually, not my far back past, actually, my very recent past. And I wanted to talk to you today about relationships and about the importance of making sure that the relationships that you have are solid and that you protect them with all you have if they're precious to you, because they're important. I'm actually talking specifically about a friend of mine and our relationship in the transition from me coming to California. I actually and I don't even know really all of how it happened. I just know that it happened. Circumstances unrelated to our friendship caused our friendship to be kaput for a while. And I think about the 4 years that I've been in California and how they've seen you now, you may as well come in. That's Jay. And how that relationship just kind of got pushed to the side because of, not pushed to the side, it was a casualty of these circumstances. I'll say it that way. Because truly, it wasn't a situation where, it wasn't about us. It wasn't even the conflict or whatever that happened, and it had nothing to do with our friendship. But still, in that respect, our friendship was damaged, and I didn't really know if I would ever speak to him again or ever see him again, just based on what happened. It wasn't that I didn't want to be his friend anymore or that he didn't want to be my friend. I know that he didn't even really know what was going on. So honestly and truly, it wasn't us. But even with that, it still got trampled and disfigured and maimed. And it was never the same between us. And the tragedy in that is that even though we reconnected, we never really got an opportunity to rebuild 15 years of friendship. And what ended up happening is a couple of months ago, he passed away. And so now, after reading my book again, while I'm rewriting everything, I noticed that I miss him. And he's not here anymore. And I don't have the opportunity to go back to him and say, hey, my friend, my brother, my confidant, let's just hang out. Because that's what we used to do. We used to hang out. It wasn't romantic. It wasn't all of that other stuff. It was just truly friendship. We went to church together. We worshiped together. I knew his kids. He knew my kids. We've been through stuff together. So literally, he was just my friend. And I didn't regard it or guard it enough to really just let it go and let stuff that had nothing to do with us really have nothing to do with us. So I tell you that the importance of friendship is everything. You literally have very few relationships in this life that are meaningful and long-term and solid. And you don't want to take those for granted. You don't want to allow other things to jeopardize what you have. I don't know if it's your mom, if it's your father, if it's your brother or your sister or whatever it is. When that person is gone, there is no turning back to get that relationship done differently. All you have is what you have. And all you really have is now. So make sure you take care of your relationships. because your community is a large part of living life in 4G. And without community, you don't have the ability to get strong so that you can affect the right people, the people the way that you need to affect them in your life. Because we live not as an island, like I said before, we need each other. And we definitely need our friends. So take time to nurture those relationships and guard them with all you have, because when they're gone, they're gone. Life in 4G is living in God, living in a life of gratitude, living a life of giving, and living unapologetically in your greatness. Good night, peeps. Have a great night.